Okay, section 7. This should be the last one, and then I'm gonna take a break. Section 7. The Miracle Holding Assassin. What is this place? It smells all mildewy. It looks like an archive. This must be part of the Cortez's legacy. What do you mean? As much as those pretending to sainthood in the current government might like to think otherwise. There were lots of people looting everything they could to get their hands on the chaos 10 years ago. And the worst of all was Cortez, right? I mean, he basically looted the whole country. Very true, but while the others were all focused on their immediate gratification, Cortez was methodically collecting evidence of their crimes to use in the future. That isn't to say he collected everything, of course. But he didn't need to, as long as he could make the government officials believe he had all kinds of dirt on them, those in high society. Isn't that right, Roma? I'd rather not get into the lurid details here, but yes, you're essentially correct. I doubt he could have become the first president or have his new government cabinet picked by approval as smoothly as they were. Without something rather shady dealing behind the scenes. But Cortez trusted you, right? Why did you stay in the new government and enjoy all the new perks? I know all too well how Cortez operates. If I stayed, it would only have been a matter of time before I become trapped in his web. Besides, he never let his guard down around anyone, so I could never tell what he was really thinking. People like that scares me. Saying I resign paints it is a nice light, but really, all I did was run around for him. Maybe there was something in this room that can tell us what's going on here. And when I say this, I mean you. Cause I'm sure as hell I'm not going to read all this crap. I doubt there's anything valuable in this room, seeing how it wasn't even locked. Doesn't look like there was any secret door or anything here. Boring! I believe you said your name was Elise, yes? If you don't mind me asking, do you happen to have an older brother? Yeah, I mind. Why the hell would you need to know about my family? I'm sorry, just forget I said anything. It's just an old habit of mine, asking young women that question. Elise is the only child to my understanding. What's more, she's been performing since before her 10th birthday. Uncle, you don't have to tell him that. While we're on the topic, Elise and I are not technically uncle and niece. We're far more distantly related. When I stopped being the court musician 10 years ago, I knew I would have to fend for myself from then on. So I taught a singing voice like Elise, and she, in turn, soft music like mine. It is that partnership of ours that helped us get to where we are today. Why don't you tell him our entire story while you're at it? You know this guy could very well be our killer. Well, attempted killer. In that case, I think it's only right I tell you a little more about myself. The truth is, I've been trying to track down the old kingdom of Nadia's legendary assassin, a man named Daizo Oka. I remember him. He was feared far and wide, despite being no more than a lone soldier. I can still feel the chills that ran down my spine whenever I passed him. That sheer bloodlust he radiated was plausible. If he is that strong, he's probably doing fine for himself. I doubt it. He never struck me as the cutout for normal life. Besides, I can't imagine a man who can cut down any other people for money would have an easy time going back to life in normal society. Unfortunately, I heard nothing about him these past 10 years. And I have no doubt people would be talking about him if he had done anything noteworthy. People love talking about stuff like that. There's no stopping it. That's exactly why it is so strange. I can't imagine an assassin of that caliber being taken down easily, especially when he had a younger sister to protect. Then, we have another mystery on our hands. Where did the fierce assassin ever live disappear to? In that line of work, you know he'll be the first person to be cut loose the moment it became inconvenient to keep him around. If his boss decided they didn't want him around anymore, he'll be gone no matter how good he was. Is this... Find something? This might be what I've been looking for. I'll study it some more and see what I can find out. Come on, let's head back. Alright. Renestite! I have a brilliant idea! What is it, Ozymandias? Do you have some brilliant idea you have in mind? Really? What is it? What if we made Salazar here and this Daiso person one and the same? I guess Daiso's face was covered up, so maybe? Fortunately, we never saw Danzo's face during the prologue. Well, which we didn't, he had his face all covered up. We can make use of that here. We can make use of that here. Daiso was an assassin who worked for Jiao Tan, right? He would never admit defeat, no matter how much things turned against him. What would you do if you were him? Well, I don't think I'm exactly the sort of person who cut down his foes so easily as breeding, but... Wrong! Wrong! You are already done so. From now on, you will think as he thinks, and speak as he speaks. Spoken like a true pharaoh. Well, I think I might try to kill as many enemies as possible, even if it was ultimately pointless. But there was only so much one person can do, so I'll probably suffer a grave injury. And though I managed to survive that attack, I end up losing my memory. How does that sound? Very good. Your memory may be gone, but your body still remembers its deadly fighting techniques. Thus, Miguel kept you around to turn you into his personal bodyguard. So I used to be an assassin. Yes, I'm starting to believe it. That's right. I was the kingdom of Nadia Naha's greatest assassin. Of course I would try to assassinate anyone who even vaguely seems like an enemy of the royal family. So I poisoned the wine glasses because, I guess I just wanted to kill someone? Is that all you think assassins care about? I'm sorry, I'm doing my best to come up with a plausible motive as we speak. At any rate, as an assassin, I am sworn to serve the kingdom to my dying breath. But my efforts backfired, and I almost eventually killed my master. Perfect! Now I have painfully intermised flashbacks of my failed assassination attempts. So I possibly think about performing new assassinations in order to escape that pain. Haha, sounds like that ought to work. It feels like everything's starting to come together. Seems kinda convenient to me, but whatever. I can live with it at this point. Oh, but if we're gonna go this route, then you'll be playing a pretty bad guy. Are you okay with that? I think that's even with my memory gone, the battle against the revolutionaries still rages on inside me. So now, whenever something happens to stir up my past impulses, I can't help but want to kill anyone I consider a threat to the kingdom. Oh, that way we can have Guerrilla Poison be one of your attempts to kill someone. I see. Then, as the last prince of Nidia Nalia, I will take it upon myself to put my poor faithful retainer to rest. After a pulse-pounding fight scene, Vargas will defeat Salazar and praise him for his faithful service as he passes away in his arms. Aww. Then, after Gabriel awakes, Vargas will confine his true identity to her and set back on his trip to make his former nation a better place. It all makes sense. This will work out nicely. Then it would seem we finally have an outline of our plot. Very well, let us proceed with this story, unless there is any other cast members who wish to object. No one? Good. I think it sounds very good. Whatever. Don't love it, but don't have anything better to offer. I guess that means our scene will be the last one then. I don't think if I like the idea of me and the Pharaoh getting up on Salazar. Ah, yes, a good point. Very well then, perhaps you could think of a new array around that. What if Garcia stayed behind to protect Gabriel while Vargas and Salazar go to the storehouse to get some medicine? Then he could have a painful assassin flashback that spurs him to attack Vargas while they're gone. I see. That could lead very naturally to their climactic fight scene. In that case, we'll probably want something in the storehouse to trigger his memory, to make it more convincing. Heartily agreed. It would only be confusing to the audience if he simply had a flashback out of nowhere. If he loses memory from a wound in battle, perhaps something that symbolizes war would suffice. What about the sound of a cannon? I mean, at least I know Izo and I would intensely react to that. But why would there be a cannon in the storehouse? Why would there even hear a cannon going off in what's basically a big ass medicine cabinet? Is there a Miss Holier Than Thou around or something? I know she wouldn't think twice about firing a cannon in a storehouse. On second thought, never mind. Having her show up now would only make things even more confusing. Yeah, she might even steal your heroin spotlight. Exactly! My heroin spotlight. Shut the hell up! Ow, 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 ow. What about this? One of them could accidentally knock over a bottle while they're looking for the medicine. Then the bottle happened to contain some dangerous chemicals, so when it hit the ground, it explodes. That explosion sounds just like the cannon shell, which triggers Salazar's flashback. Oh, that makes more logically sense now than having just a random cannon firing up in the storehouse. I know it's kind of a stretch, but yeah, no way that's going to... I think it's brilliant! Milady with the beautiful bangs. It might be the stretch, but it's also innovative, and sure to be clear to the audience. I would be glad to handle the bottle dropping as well. In fact, I wouldn't even mind being the bottle. God damn it, this guy. Well, take it down a notch, would you? Can someone calm him down, please? God damn. Let's go with the first one. Whoa, take it down a notch, would you? Sorry about that. Those eyes. I can only catch fleeting glimpses of thoughts of her lovely hair are so beautiful that I can't help myself. Stalk her much? Is it just me, or are my eyes and bangs the only thing he seems to care about? Very well then, we shall require the sound of a cannon blast. Find it! Will do. I'll send you the audio data from the library as soon as I track it down. Would you prefer a Olarian's cannon sound effect or an American cannon sound effect? Does it really matter? Definitely not a Orlan's cannon. That wouldn't do anything good for my mood. I can play the cannon sound effect once Salazar knocks the bottle over. Would you need sound effects for machine guns and missiles? No? Alright. Just thought I'd ask. Well, no time like the present. Let the film the scene as soon as everybody's ready. Okay, we can start the scene in Garvia's room. What is this feeling? Does this mean I want to be the lead actor? I get they want to do this so that everything ties together, but Salazar and Isa are almost nothing alike. This isn't good. I need a more productive detective. God damn it. Ready? And action! Oh, I almost forgot! The doctor said I should get some medicine to give to Gabriella. Would you mind showing me where the medicine is kept, Salazar? I would be happy to check the storehouse myself. No, we should go together, just to be safe. No one should go anywhere alone. I see. Alright, if you insist. Don't misunderstand. This isn't because I suspect you. It is simply better for both of us to have a witness present. True, if we go together and anything happens to one of us, the other will become under suspicion. Well, makes sense, better be in group so if something goes wrong, you can suspect the other person that is with him. Or she. Besides, if Lady Gabriel's condition would worsen because of my medicine, my position here would become extremely precarious. I apologize for my rudeness. Alright, let's be on our way. Be careful out there, you two. There's no telling what might run into. This place seems much bigger than it needs to be. That's partially because there are also an emergency shelter here. One never knows when one might need it. Be prepared for anything here. We have food, medicine, alike in an ample supply. I see. So where is this medicine we need? I think it's on this shelf. Oops! My head! Salazar? What's wrong? I just remembered. ... Alright, so we did the scene with Salazar in the storehouse and he's starting to remember some things. Either that his character he's portraying or his actual memories. We will find out eventually in the next recording because I didn't be going for like 1 hour and 39 minutes, so I need to space this out. And if I feel up to it, I'll probably do a few more recordings on parts 8, 9, and 10 later tonight or next day. And hopefully I'll get it all done just in time so I can have a chance to vote on who I think is the culprit in this murder mystery. Hopefully not. It's not like really end of the world thing, because I kind of missed out in the last one for the one with Holmes and Sarah Larry. No, James Sarah Larry. If only I had made it in time for the voting scene, or that I forgot to do it. Each error, it's fine. So before I go, I hope you guys enjoyed this long recording session, and if you have liked this video, please click the like button. It is very much appreciated. And if you are really considerate of what I upload to my channel, pay my channel a visit, and if you like it, you could subscribe, or not subscribe, it's really up to your decision. If you are going to subscribe, don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload things on my YouTube channel. And of course, I have 2 projects, well, probably 3, well, technically 2 at the moment, but actually 3. And one of them is Final Fantasy XIV, Raid, Trial, MSQ, World Quest, Job Quest, Minions, Mounts, Story, or anything in that regard that is 14 related. And of course, secondly, of course, is FGO NA, where I do fake content for FGO, like probably mostly challenge quests, and maybe a couple event quests, and possibly the next Singularity, which is be coming out next month. And lastly is Persona 5. Oh, Persona 5, I really want to get back into doing more content for that. Eventually, but the thing is, I have to bench one of my 2 current projects, and maybe it might be FGO, but it's still up in the air. I'm still deciding which I want to put on hold so I can put more efforts on Persona 5. So, with that being said, this has been Ravensleep45. Keep gaming, everyone, and have a pleasant FGO day.